Hello children, welcome back. Today we will be doing a few more questions on algebra. We have done plus, minus and multiplication, right? We've done plus in algebra, subtraction in algebra. We have done multiplication as well, right? And today we will also be touching division. Alright, so I hope you remember all the rules of addition and subtraction and multiplication. Okay, so let's do a little recap. For example, if I have a question like, now I don't want you to pick up your pencils today. I want you to listen very carefully. Alright, and after you finish the lesson, then you are going to do your questions, practice questions from the video lessons. Right? You can definitely pause in between if you want to write down the question that I'm writing down, and then go ahead listening to me. Then pause again, write down the question, the next question, and then start listening. You can copy down the questions, no problem, but do not start solving it. Okay? Listen very carefully now. Now, for example, the first question is 18a minus 3b. Here I'm just putting addition and subtraction. Okay, 12a squared minus 4a minus 3b. All right, now here, first of all, what is our aim? Our aim is to choose the like terms, right? In addition and subtraction, we see there's no multiplication here, no division here. So in addition and subtraction, we first choose the like terms, right? So now let's underline the first one, 18a. Now go ahead and find out another a somewhere. This is not an a, this is a square. A, I spot it. So I am going to underline it with the sign. There's no more a's. Now I am going to just copy down them together. Okay, I'll copy them down together. The like terms you're going to copy down. Then you go ahead to the other one, the next one. It's minus 3b. Is there any other b's in the sum? Yes. This is how you go ahead. Be careful so you do not miss out any term. Okay, now I've got minus 3b, so I copy down minus 3b. Okay, this is how you do step by step. Don't just underline everything and then start copying down. No, as you underline the like terms, copy it down. Then go ahead, underline the second like terms, copy it down. Then go ahead to the third like term, if there is any. Now the third term is this. Now, do I have any more? No, they are all colored already, means they are all taken away, right? So this is the only one left, 12a square. There is no other a square. All right, now is the time to start solving. Now 18 minus 4. So we are going to underline this because we are solving this, right? So many of you are doing your homework so beautifully with so many colors, just the way I am showing. It's really, I really feel happy to check all these homeworks. Okay, now 18 minus 4 is 14a, right? A just copies down. You do not do anything to the a. A's are there just to show you that these are like terms. In addition and subtraction, the letters just follows the number. Okay, now time to solve the three b's. Now b I have underlined with this color, so I should choose this color, right? Better go in order. Don't just pick up any color. Okay, my b's are with this color. So now minus minus, you add, sign remains the same. I add the numbers, but the letters just follow the number. Right? Then I have nothing with 12a square, so I just copy it down. Okay, now Do I start solving? Again, 14 minus 6? No, I cannot, because like terms can add and subtract. Unlike terms cannot add or subtract. These are all unlike terms, a, b, a squared. So this is my final answer. Alright, this is my final answer. Some of you are doing it so well that you are even making these lines at the end. I mean, you are doing each and every step, and this is so wonderful. I can see these 2 lines also in many homeworks, that they are using the colors, they're making the order, they're arranging it, adding and subtracting, and then doing it exactly the way I am doing, and this is so wonderful. Okay, so this is what addition and subtraction is about, right? You are just going to add and subtract the like terms. Just arrange it and go on. Then we have done something like multiplication. For example, if I have an A, now this is a question. Question can have an A multiplied by B, multiplied by C, multiplied by D. Boy, so many. But now, as I said, when we start solving, we do not put a multiplication sign in between the letters, because this can be read as ax, bx, c, x, d, right? So now we do not have any numbers. Otherwise, I used to tell you to separate the numbers and separate the letters, right? Now this is just 1 times 1 times 1 times 1 is 1, right? So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to join them all. A dot B dot C dot D. This is how you write multiplication in between the letters. Now there's nothing more to do, so we are just going to join them. They are going to be multiplied like this. This is your answer, right? These are all unlike, but in multiplication you can multiply the letters. You can just join them. Here you can do this in addition and subtraction. In multiplication you can just multiply the letters. What if we had something like A multiplied by 2B multiplied by 3A multiplied by 4B squared, right? Now you see, what do you do? In this, what you have to do is, again, I repeat, these are all unlike terms, right? A and B. A is okay, like terms. B square is an unlike term again. But in multiplication, you don't take note of that. In multiplication, you just separate the numbers, separate the letters. What are the numbers? This is 1, no need to write. So 2, right? 2, 3, 4. I'm going to write the numbers together. All right, I separate the numbers, and then time to separate the alphabets. Now what are the alphabets? All the alphabets together. A, B squared. So let's write them together. A dot B dot A dot B squared. So time to solve the numbers first. 2 times 3. Now these are very small, so you can do all together, all right? Otherwise, I advise you to do 2 numbers at a time. So it's easier. The calculation is easier. You do not then, make mistakes. So this is 6 times 4, 24, multiplied by, now this I can join them all. Now how many A's are there? Now this is the time you underline and see how many A's are there. A. There are 2 A's, right? So it's going to become A squared. A is being multiplied 2 times. A squared. Now how many B's are there? Now I can use another color like pink. Oh, I don't have any other. Why don't I use just this one? This B and B squared, right? B and B squared. So how many B's are there? B squared plus 1 more B, right? B with no power means it's a 1, right? So b squared plus 1 more is going to become b cubed. Right? The powers will add up. In multiplications, the powers add up. You will write down the letter once and the power adds up. So this is b 2 times and this is 1 more, so b is cubed. There are 3 b's, b and b squared. So there are, the b is being multiplied 3 times. So you write down b cubed. Dot. And then you are going to join them all because there should be no dots or multiplication in the answer. This is incomplete. 24a squared b cubed. All right, this is important. Right, in addition and subtraction, you add and subtract the numbers. Nothing happens to the a's. These are just like terms that follow down with the number. Here, you are going to multiply the letters as well. A is 1 time, A is another time, so A is being multiplied 2 times, so A squared. This is B and B squared, so B is being multiplied 3 times, right? It's B times B over here times 1 more B. Just like we have 3 times 3 times 3. Okay, 3 is being multiplied 3 times, so we can also write it down as 3 cubed, which is 27, right? I hope you've understood this. Let's go on to the next one.